Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play HOI4, Calm Before the Storm. Let us continue on for last off. So, somebody mentioned in the comments, that yes, I gave this territory up here to the Indo-Chinese Union, not to France. So we will rectify that right now. So you guys should all belong to France proper, and not to the Indo-Chinese Union, which doesn't make any sense. I don't know if I gave, I think these two provinces I still need to give to France? I say, you own all this. Can I just go back to the Chinese Union? Because you have the same flag. Look, it's very easy to get confused between the two, alright? Yeah, because I gave this to the Indo-Chinese Union as well. Give all this land to France. Not to the Union. Okay, and there you go. Fantastic. And that should have fixed that issue. And did I turn it off? No, okay, close this. Turn it off. Close the tab. Excellent. Okay, so that's resolved our first issue of the day. But now we are at war with, we're still at war with Turkey, and a war against Japan. I mean, it's inevitable, right? Like, we kind of have to get ready for war. Our tank divisions, you guys probably will go right here. We gotta make sure there's enough supplies, because I mean, supplies in this area, I can't imagine are that great. Yeah, so let's upgrade all this infrastructure, at least for right now. And then we'll crank all that up to the top. Because, I mean, infrastructure is relatively cheap, and we have, like, enough industry that, I mean, the extra military factories I don't think is going to matter too much. Because the way I'm looking at this, right? With the declare war in Japan, they're going to eventually call the Manchuria and probably the Mongol military government. Japan has some troops down in China itself, but I mean, that's not a huge deal. Like, we should be able to deal with that relatively okay. I mean, we can also, I mean, we're actually preparing the invasion into you as well. Makes sense. Who do we not have plans for? You guys. Okay. You guys will then go to Crimea, prepare a naval invasion from Sevastopol down to, let's just say, like, this port. 4 divisions seems decent enough. Get 6 guys ready to go on that. Apparently, we do have focuses that we still need to do. I mean, we're doing our second, or no, our 4th 5-year plan. Yeah, so let's get more military factories from you. And what else do we have? Land appropriation. Do not care about this. Don't care about you. And in terms of returning East German land, I think this gives them back Prussia, which of course we don't actually want to do. Again, we have tiny Albania. Okay, so it looks like this area's been given to Slovenia. This area, maybe the AI can't actually release any territory here. So if let's say by the end of this month, the French have not given up this territory, we'll just give it to either Italy or to Austria or Slovenia, Yugoslavia, somebody else. You know, makes enough sense for us. People canceling non-aggression pacts. I mean, there shouldn't be a war between us and the Allies. I see no reason why we'd actually have a conflict. Okay, looks like you guys are ready to go. I mean, we're still leaving this line open for, if Turkey wants to send units down, you know, they can go right ahead. So, you know, yeah, okay. So, it means almost September. I don't think they're going to get rid of this territory. So, let's do... Does they have cores on this? Croatia's cores. Okay, now, so give this to Slovenia. Give that to Yugoslavia. And then this land, we'll give this to Austria. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but... And I guess we'll do something like that. I mean, the borders look kind of like a mess. You know, don't get me wrong. Maybe actually, you know what? Give Austria Venice as well. We'll give Austria those old Habsburg borders. Okay, maybe that's too much. Transfer that over to the French. There you go. So the French are kind of occupying the north. Austria's got some occupations as well. That seems decent enough. Yeah, then turn this off once again. Close this. And that should basically be good. I mean, Bulgaria is basically just an independent country. I don't think they can really do anything, though. Or at least I'm not aware they can do anything. You guys even have a battle plan? You do not. So prepare to invade through here. You guys prepare to invade like this. Like, I don't think we'll have a problem invading in. Like, we should basically be just fine. Because, I mean, the Chinese, once we're at war with Japan... Max, I'm kind of curious. Will Japan still bomb Pearl Harbor? I would imagine the answer is no, because that doesn't make any sense for them to do. Carpet bombing, sure. We'll try it. It's never succeeded even once. Anything we've done in Chechnya has not worked at all. You know what? Let's get nuclear physics. 1941. Actually, it's almost 1942. I'm sure we can be fine with this. Troops are on the way. Because, I mean, like, once we've killed Turkey, like, where do we even want our other units to go? The answer is, like, I don't actually know. Also, technically, Sevastopol is its own tiny province. And I think you guys just go as soon as you can. We have 1,500 strength. Aircraft are all over Asia Minor. Do we have more planes we can send here? Okay, we do have a handful. Send them over to Manchuria. Do I have more planes, though? Close air support. Well, I mean, actually, I sent you the interception, but that's fine. Crank you up to, let's just say, 400. More fighters, more fighters. Do we have anything that's not fighters? No. Then we'll crank you up to 700 then. We'll just send a stupid amount of fighter planes into Manchuria. Apparently the French are here? Why are you blue? I mean, blue should only show up if you're in my faction, right? That's typically how the colors work. But, like, you're definitely not in my faction. So I'm not too sure what you're doing here. No enemy ciphers being decrypted. Let's decrypt the Japanese cipher. 200 days is not horrible. Don't care about the ciphers against the Romania and the Polish for obvious reasons. And we'll keep importing aluminum from the United States. Keep importing some rubber from the Dutch East Indies. And I'm just curious, like, will Japan try to invade the Allies? Like, to me, that seems like a suicidal move. Apparently, we're lacking air superiority in some provinces. No, very low supplies. I mean, okay, I understand the supply issue is pretty bad. That's why I'm trying to build also. Do not open this up. I accidentally pressed the button, not the right button. Close you. So what else do you want? Naval dockyard, infrastructure. You know what? I mean, we're trying to build infrastructure. Why not build this one? 44 days is not so bad. Okay, now you guys are launching your invasion. Should be completely fine in Turkey. Okay, another field operation. And we're still dealing with the Great Purge. I mean, what are we at right now? We're at negative 10%. I mean, we've done so well. Go straight to Ankara. Then all of you will be on this front. You were in a port! You assholes. Sometimes, man. You guys also don't have attack plans. I just noticed that not right now. So, you're going to attack like this. You guys all try to make some aggressive moves here. Again, we march our way into Ankara. We got some Turkish troops here. Reinforcements are on their way, of course. You're at 79. Okay, here comes our reinforcements. More troops are moving their way in now. How do you guys actually feel about moving into combat? Honestly, none of you are actually, like, that for it. Factory conversion, I don't think we actually need to worry about this. Don't need to worry about you either. We will, though, restore order in Belarus and Central Russia. You know what? Why don't we just ignore Chechnya? If they rise up, then they rise up. Not really too much we can do about that. So I think the invasion here has done fine. But I don't want you guys on aggressive. I think just being on regular battle plan is more than enough. Yeah, just do some aggressive maneuvers. We should still have complete air superiority, so we shouldn't need to worry about that too much. Tactical bombers, air superiority. No, give me more ground support. I think ground support is really what you want right here. And I think a war... I mean, if all our troops are now in position, I think a war against China... Or, again, a war against Japan, I should say. Should be completely fine. Everybody's getting called in. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And all of you... push in as soon as you can. Yeah, you move your troops into Korea now. Manchuria will get called pretty soon. Turkey's joined a greater East Asian Coast Prosperity Sphere. I mean, here's the weird thing, right? I thought the AI couldn't join factions, right? Because, I mean, like, Yugoslavia didn't join our faction when we were at war with Italy, right? And we guaranteed them. So I thought they couldn't do that. But apparently, that's not the case. And Turkey has joined up with the Japanese. Sure. Why not? Can I declare war on you? Well, you're already in the war now, so that solves that problem. Do you guys not actually have a battle plan? You guys push in. You are our weaker unit, so I think you're basically just assault and do it. Like, we should be fine capturing Manchuria. And again, we're going to relieve a lot of pressure off of the Chinese down here. Which is definitely what we want. I think I want you just kind of marching down here. Go take these southern cities. And you guys are still doing completely fine. Air superiority over Turkey is still just alright. Manchuria, we're still doing well. Yeah, we'll go with a non-aggression pact with you. So then the Mongol military government will collapse in just a moment. Manchuria, we should be doing just fine against. You guys have a battle plan? I mean, you do. Once our campaign in Turkey's over, we can then send all of our aircraft over to Manchuria without too much of a problem, I would think. Okay, Ankara's about to fall. Yeah, like, once all these troops can actually make their way over to... I mean, like, what do we even want to do? I guess we want to try, like, naval invade Japan, but I have no idea how well that could possibly work. I mean, you only have 22 to 70, 47 divisions? Really? That is substantially less than I would have thought. Oh, yeah, there's also this front here. I mean, you guys also have plans. You are part of Mongolia. I think Mongolia has, like, cores over here for some reason. I guess they've... Was it Inner Mongolia? They might have cores there. We've taken Ankara. This cavalry division is still doing a fantastic job in just kind of taking everything in the south. Yeah, I think you guys don't even attack. You just kind of support this one cavalry, who, again, is doing a fantastic job. Doing exactly what we want them to do. Japan's cleared one of the Dutch East Indies, France, and Britain. Well, I would definitely say that kind of spells out your defeat. Military railroads. This actually means that the Allies will actually start pushing troops into, and they clear war in the United States as well. Don't think that was in your best interest, but I think it means that Greek troops will actually start marching their way into Istanbul now. Which is completely A-okay by me. Is there any units here we can kind of move to another front? I mean, probably. I think we did lose a lot of men. I think they got encircled right here, unfortunately. Yes, I think you guys right here. If you're on this front, we're moving you immediately to try to go here. Stop enemy forces. I mean, the Manchurian campaign is going just fine, right? Like, there's no worries there at all. Yeah, because now the Greeks will start moving their way into... I mean, I guess Greece actually has to join the war. against Turkey. And there's no guaranteeing they actually will join it. Okay, let's take off a small little break right now. Everybody else, you know, if you're doing some good work, keep on doing it. We do want more wars. Why is our war score so low? Offensive war, enemy bombing, trade convoys being raided. Okay, like, not great. Is there anything I can do to get more? We got war propaganda. It costs 50. Austria's now in the war. Let's go for, like, guys in the 1942 rifles. Not a bad choice for us. But again, Japan basically, like, doesn't have an army. Like, the amount of troops they actually have is really not that high. And now we have some naval superiority over here, because I think Britain, the United States, and France are probably sending a lot of ships up here. Which is very nice. I think it's actually time. We'll take Green Army off this front. Move them over to here. Prepare naval invasion from this province to... Let's say this port. Okay, Blue Army. I think we want you guys to stop for now as well. Pull your troops up north. Don't be all the way down here. I don't think they'd be, like, way down here. Like, that should be fine. Deploy the units where they need to be. Tunisia's joined the war. Apparently you guys have gone communist. Will you join my faction? Probably not, but that's fine. So, I mean, Somalia's over here. They're not in any faction either. But I mean, like, Japan. You're fighting a lot of people right now. And I can't imagine you're actually going to end up succeeding. See if we can push into here. Let's also try to push our way to kind of encircle this area. Okay, more people are joining the war against the Japanese. I mean, it's 1941. We're doing completely fine. And then let's go for another naval base. Why not? Okay, give us around these 6 infantry. Manchuria has way more men than the Japanese do. You guys can hold off for now. Okay, so we can push in here. Honestly, I feel like most people can stop their attacks, at least for the time being. Any attacks you're currently doing, you can kind of keep them going. We've already lost 113,000 men, mostly probably against Manchuria, right? Actually, mostly against Turkey. Okay, you're not really pushing it through here. I mean, I know this is mountain provinces. It can be a real pain to actually try to fight in. So you get our way towards Trebizond as well. Okay, because you're at 91. When we take Trebizond, it's not your... Actually, no, it is your only fort up here. Or your only port up here. Okay, so send some reinforcements in. I'm guessing there's too many Turkish troops on this board with Greece that they don't want to try to attack right now. Which I mean is understandable. I think you all just kind of stop for right now. You've done good work. You've taken over a decent chunk of Manchuria. Green Army is... I mean, they're somewhere, right? Okay, United States, yeah. FDR, we can have a non-aggression pact. That seems completely A-okay. Nothing to really worry about there. And I think we've now... Yes, okay, we've gotten the encirclement here. Send you guys to Trebizond. Because you have 11 divisions, you guys have 13. You stay over here for right now. We'll send some more units in. I think Blue Army here. is fine trying to make some moves. Okay, we can take Trezabon. It'll definitely, it basically spell death for all these troops. They will not be able to escape. Which is exactly what we want. Again, you're going to move on to Trezabon, keep on marching through. Yeah, I think they're trying to escape. We're definitely not going to allow that to happen for obvious reasons. Keep on getting some non-aggression packs. Seems just fine for us. Okay, we're just slowly moving our troops in. I mean, if they have a troop defending Trezabon, we can actually probably, like, just kind of ignore them. Yeah, they have 3 divisions here. I think they might be trying to escape. Which, again, understandable, but I don't like it. Okay, you guys go here. Blue Army's about to win their fight very, very soon. And do any of you guys really feel confident with your attacks? Well, let's take over this province. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. People also were saying that we're using old tanks. We got the 1936, the BT-7. Yeah, I mean, we're using 1936 tanks. It's 1942. Understandably, they're not the best tanks on the market right now. You know, let's put it simply that way. Can you guys go to Green Army? Yes. Got another guy ready to go for an invasion. Do we have any ships in the area? We have a 2-stack. We have 78% superiority. Now we have 0% superiority. But I think we should be good for an invasion of mainland Japan anyways. Oh yeah, you guys are just having a bad day. Okay, upgrade your line like this. Research slot. Let's go for deep operations. And we try to push away into Trezabon, kill all these troops. Where even is Green Army? Okay, they're currently going through Mongolia, so they're almost where we want them to be. Yeah, just march away a little bit faster. But once we land in Japan itself... Okay, yeah, we failed once. Just don't go to Chechnya. It doesn't work. I will, though, go for war propaganda against the Japanese, because our war support is so incredibly low. So we need to get it ever so slightly higher. Okay, then we need to go for you. 1 civilian factory is decent. Actually, where's Zukov? Your tanks? Delete your tank army. We're going to need your tanks to go through mainland Japan, I think. For sure. Yeah, so bring your troops over here. But you guys don't have a battle plan anymore. So where do I put these guys? Well, you know, let's put you, like, right here. And you're going to try to, like, maybe blitz your way into Istanbul. You've already taken Ankara. I'm sure Turkey's... I mean, they're about 50-50. I think we do need to take Istanbul. But for right now, I think it's going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So thanks, everybody, for watching my anthem. If you've enjoyed, my thumbs up. Now do click some down. You want to subscribe, and goodbye.